If you're considering moving to the Five Canyons neighborhood in Castro Valley, you need to watch this first.
And why is that?
I'm breaking down 17 things that you need to know. The good, the bad, and everything in between before you make the move. Hey guys, my name is Mac Rogers. I'm a local realtor here in Castro Valley. Now let's talk about what it's really like to live in Five Canyons. Number one, it's all hills all the time. Hey look, I'm exaggerating here a bit, but
not much.
Five Canyons is seriously hilly. Walking your dog, uphill. Taking the trash out, uphill. Even the playgrounds are on a slope. If you're not used to inclines being part of your daily routine, this neighborhood will definitely keep you on your toes. The great news, if you love to walk, your calves are going to look amazing.
You have my attention.
Number two, some streets feel a little bland. Now, this is totally subjective, but some pockets of Five Canyons feel pretty cookie cutter. Same house, same style, same paint, same color, same front yard. It's like repeating and repeating. It's clean, no doubt, but if you're looking for a neighborhood with personality or a unique curb appeal, parts of Five Canyon might feel a little bit
It's too plain.
Now, for me personally, I like a little bit more order, so I get the appeal. Number three, some homes fall under two different HOAs.
Why two?
Neighborhoods like Abbeywood and Wildwood, homeowners are part of their own local HOA plus the main Five Canyons HOA. That means two sets of dues every month. It's not super common, but when it comes up, it can be a budgeting surprise. So always ask up front what HOAs are covering this home and what are they for. Number four, and speaking of HOAs, not all homes are part of the main Five Canyons HOA. Just because you're in the Five Canyons neighborhood doesn't mean you get access to the pool, the clubhouse, the tennis courts, the playgrounds. Some homes have no HOA at all. Now there's good and bad to that. If you don't like anyone telling you what to do with your house or having permission to paint your front door or change your landscaping, then buying outside the main Five Canyons HOA might actually be a win. But I gotta be honest with you, I've noticed the difference. The non-HOA streets can feel a little less tidy. You might see an RV parked on the curb.
Our RV?
Or a boat in the driveway, maybe some oil stains on the ground. So again, you gotta always ask, what HOA am I in and what does it actually cover? Number five, every home in Five Canyons is in a high wildfire risk zone. All those beautiful open spaces and canyon views, yeah, they come with a trade-off. Because Five Canyons backs right up to to ridge lines and natural terrain. It's designated as a very high fire hazard severity zone. That means you may be required to do annual defensible space cleaning, deal with higher insurance premiums, and possibly carry extra fire coverage. Depending on your lender, this can even affect your financing or closing timeline. It's one of those things that doesn't really show up in the listing photos, but you definitely need to plan for it. And hey, if this kind of honest local info helps you out, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more Bay Area neighborhood breakdowns like this one. Thank you. Number six, aging eucalyptus trees are becoming a real concern. All around Five Canyons, especially near the open space areas, there are large eucalyptus trees and some of them have become safety risks. Last year, Alameda County flagged over 75 eucalyptus trees for removal due to structural instability, slope erosion, drainage concerns, and wildfire danger.
There's a lot of nervousness. I know there's a lot of sleepless nights between myself, my other neighbor.
It's a nightmare that Bonnie Friswold and other neighbors in Castro Valley do not want to see repeated.
This came from a county-led evaluation under the Five Canyons County Service Area, and the removals are part of the broader safety effort. So if your future home backs up to a canyon or a tree-filled slope, ask questions. It might affect your insurance, yard plans, or even fencing. Number seven, that exclusive feel of being in the hills and in a well-kept community has its trade-offs. Five Canyons offers privacy, peace, and that tucked-away vibe up the hills. But here's the flip side. There are no shops, cafes, or restaurants within easy walk.
Oh, so no coffee.
You'll need to hop into your car to grab coffee, groceries, or dinner. Most folks head to Castro Valley Boulevard, Hayward, or even Dublin for daily errands. So if you're dreaming of walking to your morning coffee or neighborhood brunch spot, this probably isn't the vibe. But if you're all about space, quiet, and quiet views, that extra drive might just be worth it. Okay, next up, street parking is limited in certain parts of Five Canyons. In areas like Abbeywood or near the townhomes, some streets are so narrow that parking is only allowed on one side. That can become a hassle if you've got multiple cars or regular visitors, especially since driveways and garage aren't always spacious in these sections. So before you fall in love with a listing, drive through the neighborhood at night or on a weekend and check how crowded the streets feel. It'll give you a real sense of what day-to-day parking looks like. Okay, moving on to public transit. Pretty much non-existent. Look, if you're hoping to rely on the BART or AC Transit to get around,
this is not for you.
Five Canyons doesn't have direct bus service winding through it. And while there are nearby stops on Castro Valley Boulevard, the neighborhood itself is car dependent. Your only public transit options are limited and typically require you driving down to access them. Not ideal if you're counting on walkability or catching transit daily. Okay, next up, there's extra oversight and fees from the county service area. Since Five Canyons is part of unincorporated Alameda County, it falls under a CSA or county service area. That means extra fees on your property tax bill, typically a few $100s a year. That's to fund services like street lighting, landscaping, and maintenance. Now, this isn't unusual for newer or planned communities in unincorporated zones, but most buyers don't realize it's baked into their tax line items. It's not outrageous, but definitely something to check before you buy, especially if you're comparing homes across different Castro Valley neighborhoods. Okay, next up, you might get less for your money compared to other nearby areas. Homes in Five Canyons often command a premium. And, it's a huge premium at that. Because of the views, because of the HOA amenities, and the tucked away suburban vibe. But if you're comparing price per square foot or yard space, you might find more value in other parts of Castro Valley or even nearby Hayward Hills. It's not that the homes are overpriced, but you're definitely paying for the setting and lifestyle. So if budget is tight, you might want to compare that same budget, what it gets you just a few minutes away. And hey, before we get into the 5 reasons why Five Canyons might just be the one, if you're in the market to buy, grab my free guide, 7 mistakes home buyers make and how to avoid them. It's linked below. And if you're selling, don't miss my DIY home staging tips. Simple things that can make your home look its best without hiring a pro. Again, both are linked in the description and they're free. Okay, here are 5 things that definitely make Five Canyons stand out and why it's still one of the most sought after neighborhoods in Castro Valley. Remember how I mentioned HOAs earlier? Well, here's the flip side. Number 1, there's a home here for just about every kind of buyer. You'll find everything from condos, townhomes, to modest single-family homes and custom homes tucked into different pockets of Five Canyons. And the best part, like I mentioned, not all of them fall under the main HOA. So if you want full amenity package or prefer fewer rules and dues, you've got options. Number 2, the HOA amenities are actually worth it. If you do buy into the main Five Canyons HOA, you're getting access to some seriously solid perks. Clubhouse, swimming pool and spa, tennis courts, basketball courts, walking trails, even a rentable RV boat storage facility. It's like having a mini resort in your neighborhood. And for what you pay in dues, the value holds up. Number 3, I know I just said this, but it's worth calling out on its own. If you got big toys like an RV, a boat, or a trailer, or anything that doesn't fit in your garage, Five Canyons has you covered. There is a dedicated area right inside the neighborhood just for residents. Most neighborhoods would have you scrambling off-site storage or dealing with parking tickets, but here you've got a secure local spot and it's super convenient. Number 4, open space galore. One of the biggest draws of Five Canyons is just how connected you are to nature. You've got trails weaving through wooded areas, open ridges with killer views, and direct access to places like Garin Regional Park. All those beautiful canyon views and rolling hills, they're not just for looking at. You can hike, bike, or walk them right from your front door. It's the kind of everyday access to nature most people drive across town for. Number 5, pride of ownership is strong. Walk around Five Canyons and it's easy to see people take care of their homes. Lawns are manicured, exteriors are well kept, and the overall vibe is clean, quiet, and cared for. Whether it's the HOA influence or just neighborly pride, it shows, and that adds a ton of curb appeal and resale value if you're thinking long term. And there you go, 17 things you need to know before moving into 5 canyons in Castro Valley. The good, the not so good, and everything in between, so you can make the right move with your eyes wide open. If you're buying, grab my free guide, 7 mistakes home buyers make and how to avoid them. Links in the description. Selling instead? Check out my DIY home staging tips. Super practical, super free. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another deep dive on Castro Valley neighborhoods. I'm Mac Rogers. I keep tabs on the East Bay real estate market and neighborhood trends so you don't have to. Thanks for watching.